Good time of the day to you, YouTube. This is going to be another Wednesday audio tutorial with me, Harry Quinn. We're going to be going over an unreleased song. It's coming out this Friday, the 28th of November 2025. It's called You Are. I'll be taking you through the first verse and the first chorus. The rest of the verses and choruses are very similar in the guitar parts. But yeah, any questions relating to that, feel free to put that in the comments. So lots of right hand technique in this one, and I'll take you through it. That's the first bit, the first verse. The key is in G flat major. So the first chord here is a G flat major triad with a D flat in the bass. And then the next one is an A flat 7 with a C in the bass. We've got a descending chromatic bass line here to a B major 7. And then we've got a D flat sus to a D flat sus over F, which then makes it not a sus. So it's a D flat over F in a little sort of a turnaround. So the first part of the verse is okay, and then the next line we go back to the G flat over D flat to an A flat 7 over C again. But this time we now go to a E major 9. The next line is a bit more involved. It goes from a B to a D flat 7 sus to a D flat 7 over A flat to D diminished 7 to an E flat minor 7 to a nice D major 6 to an A flat 7 over E flat, and then we got an A flat minor 9 to a D flat 7 sus 4 or D11. So I'm just going to give this guitar a quick tune, and then we're going to go through the whole thing slowly, the first verse. So the whole first verse slowly is this. Right, so that's the whole of the verse. Again, the second and third verses are very similar. Okay, so the chorus, we go from the second degree in this key, an A flat minor 7, to an E flat minor 7, to a D flat major. So okay, I'll show you the right hand technique, so hopefully that will be in focus for you. Quite a rolling motion. It's the same one that I've been using in the verses as well. Now later on, I do a bit more of the sort of a technique that I've been developing when I'm playing acoustic guitar. But it's more of a, again, in the rolling thing is happening, but it's a bit more sort of percussive. Also matches the rest of the groove that's happening in the more upbeat choruses of the second and third repetitions. Okay, so there we have it, the first verse and the chorus progression, some of the right hand technique. Any questions about that, please put it in the comments below. and I hope you get something out of this. Maybe you can apply it to your own songwriting and playing. Any questions about the chords or anything at all, just put it in the comments, and I'll see you next week for another Wednesday audio tutorial. Thanks for watching.